Hi, I'm David Benchfield.
I'm Megan Thomas.
And I'm Matthew Smythe from Belle Property here in Mosman. And welcome to the Insider Report for the month of September. So what are we going to see over the next couple of months in our real estate market? It does look like interest rates are almost certainly going to be coming down early next year. Now, typically our interest rate movements follow what happens in the US and the UK. And it's almost a foregone conclusion that the US and the UK will be down between now and Christmas, which ultimately means we'll probably be down early into next year. Now, if that happens, and ultimately when that happens, that's going to be like putting kerosene on the real estate market here in Mosman. So hold on to your hats, because I think it'll be a very strong market heading into early next year as well. But before we get to any interest rate movements, there's a US election we've got to deal with. Now, that doesn't typically impact the Australian property market too much, but what it does impact are the financial markets, because there's often a lot of volatility that comes with a US election until there's certainty, because that's ultimately what the financial markets want. They want stability. So I think with Donald Trump throwing a lot of grenades between now and early November, it'll be very interesting markets overall, but that shouldn't impact real estate too much. And the other thing that's been really interesting that we've noticed over the last month in particular is that a lot of stock that was taking quite a bit of time to sell and clear over winter has all started selling. So we're seeing a lot of sold stickers up. So what that has ultimately meant is that the market has probably swung from a buyer's market, probably much more into a balanced market now.
And in Mosman market news, we've just seen the record for the highest selling price smashed with the sale of 7 Brady's Road Mosman selling for around $40 million. This quintessential family home sits on around 2,600 square metres of land with views stretching across to the city. And the land holding on that site is extremely rare in Mosman. This is the 6th sale in Mosman this year that is sold for between $20 and $40 million, which demonstrate the strength in our market. And on the other end of the spectrum, we've just seen a semi-sale in Lang Street, Mosman, which was an unrenovated 3-bedroom semi, selling for $2,435,000. And that brings us to where we are today. Matt and I have just sold an apartment in this beautiful block in Bridlewood Gardens, selling for $3.9 million with very competitive bidding on that one. And this is a stark contrast to one that was sold a month before ours, a floor up with better outlook, that sold for $3.1 million.
And in community news, we have Mosman Markets coming up on the 7th of September. And if you go to the Taronga Zoo website, they also have a fantastic open-air cinema, which will be in October. And more recently, we've just seen the Mudgee Food and Wine Festival down in Balmoral. And how good's Mosman? It was a fantastic day, and I'm looking forward to it next year.
And just before we wrap up, I thought I'd share some great news. We've just had our Belle Property National Awards, and our property management team here in Mosman and across the Lower North Shore has just won #1 ranking for the entire country, which is an incredible achievement. And I just wanted to thank all of our landlords and our tenants for being a part of our family. And if you're actually looking yourself to actually potentially buy an investment property, we'd love to look after you as well.
So until next time, if you need any property advice, please reach out to one of our team.